Hello, I'm FlyLady Kat, and I'm here with a special gift for you, and that is a free Patreon video. This Patreon video is one of hundreds and hundreds that I have on my Patreon channel, A Better Life with FlyLady Kat at patreon.com. And on this video, you will see that we're talking more about how we think and implement the FlyLady system into your life rather than the specifics about the FlyLady system. So I call it a mini mentoring session, and it is $5 a month if you decide that you want to enroll at Patreon and become one of my patrons. $5 a month gives you 5 videos a week, week after week, month after month. If that's something that you love, please come over and enjoy these and be part of our special group. There are no advertisements on Patreon, so you'll be able to enjoy it end to end without interruption. If you feel that you'd like to have a little bit more mentoring, maybe some personal accountability or some help, you can get one personal mentoring session a month with me for $25. That is my tier 2. That's going to give you the 25-minute mentoring session and the videos all inclusive for $25 a month. If you need more help, you can get 2 mentoring sessions a month plus the videos for $50 a month. And if you want to go all the way and really help yourself establish some great habits and get into the flow of the FlyLady system, then I recommend that you go for 4 mentorings a month, which is $100 a month, including the free videos. These are all great systems for you. If you can't join Patreon, that's fine. Do your best on the FlyLady system here on this channel. I'm sure you can, but if you do need some help, please come over and see how you like it. That's it for today. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope you always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful. Enjoy the video. Hello, patrons. Today's video is a request from Sheena on how to balance kids with routines, zones, and basic weekly plans. And my answer, as always, is simple, and that is that your children also participate in those things if they're old enough, and if they're small enough that you realize that these things do not take hours and hours. They take just a few minutes. So for example, the morning routine happens before the children get up. If you have little ones and they get up, it's the same as if they get up after you put them to bed at night. It's not time for them to get up yet. Of course, if they need to go potty or get a drink of water, that's fine, but go lay back down. Mommy will get you up in 15 minutes. You can read your book or something like that. If you have older children, they probably won't get up, but if they do, then you just tell them to start their morning routine. So you're going to do your morning routine, which is about a 30-minute routine. Now, if you're taking your shower in the morning, you're going to have to add another 15 minutes. If you're doing your hair, like washing and blowing it dry and styling it, another 15 minutes. So you've got to have an hour. That means you've got to get up an hour before the children, or choose to do that at a different time. Take your bath in the evening. Do your hair in the evening. That's possible, and then just style it in the morning. So figure out how many minutes, exactly how your life works and what you need to do, and then get up before the children. That's how you handle children, because in the morning it's very important that you take care of yourself. How do you handle your children when you get into the zone? Well, mostly the zone is going, for the rest of your life, is going to be a 10-minute deep clean. You could, if your children are 9 or older, depending on the nature of the job, you can certainly delegate that if they would like to do that, if you feel like you'd like them to do that. If not, then you do it, but it's 10 minutes. Also, a lot of this will be happening if your children aren't homeschooled while they're at school or while they're working alone in their homeschool. So it's a 10-minute job. It comes right after you've done your morning routine, which includes breakfast, and your children's morning routine, which includes their breakfast. Then the next thing that you're asking about is, how do you handle kids in the basic weekly plan? Well, the 2 most complicated basic weekly plans that you do in the home are the 1-hour basic weekly plan, weekly home blessing hour, which is just 6 little mini jobs of 10 minutes each, 3 of which are baby jobs. Baby jobs. Emptying the tiny little garbage cans in the house and putting in a new liner. Wiping the spots off glass. What's the last? Dusting with a little feather duster. Invest in a feather duster. It will make all the difference in your life. A good quality feather duster. You can get them anywhere, but you can also get them on the FlyLady homepage, flylady.net. Okay, So a good feather duster, take good care of it, follow the instructions. But dusting with it is a breeze. So those are 3 little baby jobs that you could delegate. The next part of the weekly home blessing hour is stripping your bed. And little kids, not tiny kids, but 9-year-olds can strip their bed. 9-year-olds can wash their own sheets. But anyway, strip the bed, have your kids strip their beds. And then when you're getting to the 2 harder things, and they're not really hard, a 12-year-old can totally do these if you need to delegate, but that is to dust mop the hardwood floors or vacuum the carpets. That's one. And remember, we're just doing traffic patterns or obvious dirt. We're not doing beautiful lines in the carpet. We're not doing wall to wall. We're just getting the traffic patterns. And then the last one is mopping the kitchen and the bathrooms. So 10 minutes each on those things. Go as fast as you can. If you've got little ones like 4-year-olds and under, occupy them with something for 10 minutes at a time. Maybe you can't do the whole hour at one time, but you can occupy them for 10 minutes while you go do one little thing. Lots of these things don't even take 10 minutes. And then go and see how they're doing, make sure they're happy, give them a little attention, go back for 10 more minutes and do the next thing. That's how you would incorporate 4 and under. Older than that can help you, would love to help you, maybe younger, but at least 5 and older can be right by your side doing it with you, or they can be assigned jobs if they're old enough and you feel like they're capable. And remember that a lot of the things we think our children are incapable of are skewed. Think of what your children can do on a computer. So their mental acuity is there. Think of what they can do with their body. Cartwheels, back bends, things we can't even do anymore. They ride and balance on bikes and scooters and things. They have the major muscle groups and they have the finite muscle groups to definitely do these things. It is not a chore, it is not a drudgery, it is a gladness to help mom get our house clean and in just a little bit of time so we can spend time together. The harder things, again, are the weekly home blessing hour, and then the other one that you will need some quiet time for is your basic weekly plan item on Wednesday, which is planning and desk day. That does require thought, concentration, and quiet. It is a quieter thing to do. So if you have little ones 4 and under, when they take their nap, that's when you would do it. If you have older ones, they can just be playing by themselves for a little bit. There's nothing to say that you can't break this job into parts. Wiping out the refrigerator and organizing that, 5 minutes. Remember, we're doing it every week. It's not a deep clean. Checking the inventory of the fridge, freezer, and pantry, 5 minutes. Balancing your checkbook. If you're doing it every week, 5 or 10 minutes. If you haven't done it in forever, an hour. But once you're doing it every week, 5 or 10 minutes. Making a grocery list. If you've already got an idea of what's in there and you make your menu, let's go back, make a menu. Making a menu is about anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes, depending on how hard it is for you until you get used to doing it. But basically, you're looking to see what you've got in your pantry, in your freezer, and your fridge. You're making a menu based on those things, and then you're making a grocery list based on what's missing to complete that, to give you breakfasts, lunch, snacks, and dinners. That's all it is, and maybe household products. Keep a list on your fridge of all the things you use. As you use it up and it's something you use regularly, put it back. You used up the rest of the minced garlic, put it on the list. You just used the second to last roll of paper towels, put it on the list. You're running low on toilet paper, put it on the list. You're down to about a tablespoon of olive oil, put it on the list. You know, and then when you won't forget those things, you'll have them on your list. But these things are individually not very long. It just makes one big job for the day, and it's a quiet day. But if you have little ones and you need to supervise them, then break it down into 5, 10, 15-minute jobs. Okay, that's how you work with children doing your routines, your zones, and your basic weekly plan. And those are the harder ones. There's a lot of days where you have an easy day. Let's take Friday, for example. You're going to get up and do your morning routine, 30 minutes to an hour, depending on what you're doing. The children's routine, another half hour, that's an hour and a half, but you're involving the kids there, and they were asleep or laying in the bed in the first part. So far, no challenge. Then you're going, and everyone's going to eat breakfast. Then you're going to go straight to putting some laundry in the wash. Well, that's like a 5-second chore. You pick it up, you put it in the laundry, you put the soap in. Keep it separated in the laundry room. Keep it separated in the laundry basket, darks from lights, whatever it takes. You know, it's just Larry and I, there are only 2 of us, we don't have kids. But still with the 2 of us, I have a laundry basket. Half is lights, half is darks, and then the towels are drying, or once they're dry, they're in the washing machine. So when I go to wash clothes, the laundry that's done first is the towels, then the whites, then the darks. Sometimes I have some mediums in there. But for you, if you have a family, you're going to have a couple of laundry baskets. So all you have to do, because you put the laundry in there, sort it as you put it in there. So when you get ready to wash clothes, it's honestly a several second job to put it in, set the washer, put your soap in, maybe your softener, and start it. So that's an easy job. Doesn't involve any, kids could be hanging all over, and you can totally do that. And then the next thing is sorting through paper if you have paper clutter. You're going to grab up an inch. You're going to stand at the counter, and you're going to separate it into trash or action. Kids can be hanging on you when you're doing that. Listen, I had hang-on kids, I know. And then you take the trash and you shred it or you throw it away, whatever you're going to do with it, and put the other in your action basket. Paper's done. Another short job, 5 minutes or less. Now you're going to go straight into your zone. 10 minutes of deep cleaning, one thing, up to 10 minutes, could be less. Could be the kids have runny noses and don't feel good and you don't feel like doing it, so you're going to pick something super easy. You're going to wipe out the windowsill. 2 minutes, maybe, not that long, and you're done in there. Or wipe there's so many little wipes you can do that make a difference in there, okay? Next, but let's say you have to declutter. So you've got 15 minutes of decluttering and you've got kids hanging on you. They don't want you to leave. Mommy, mommy. All right, I love my kids. I'm not mocking children. I loved my babies. I love my grandbabies. I know they love your attention, but there are things they love to play with. My daughter loved dolls. My other one loved stuffed animals. They both loved tea parties. I could have totally set them up with a tea party at their table, put a cookie on each plate, given them a little juice in their sippy cups. Have a tea party with your bear and your doll. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Mommy's got to clean this messy, messy room. And so you go in the other room while they're playing, whatever they're doing. Could be Legos, could be race cars, could be a show on TV. Come on, you got to have 15 minutes. Go in the bedroom and work for 15 minutes. Throw away, put away, give away, throw away, put away, give away. Make quick decisions. When the 15 minutes is up, stop, complete your process. In the meantime, let's say some little ones came in. We're through with our tea party, Mom. Okay, good. Sit right there and you hold this and you hold this. Make them your stack holders. So, okay, throw away. Okay, that's you, Mary. That's you, Mary. That's you, Mary. Oh, Bobby, you got one. That's a keep, and that's a keep, and that's a keep. Your keep, your throwaway. Involve your kids if you need to. And when it's done, okay, Mary, you take all yours to the garbage. Bobby, you go put yours right into that blue box on Mommy's desk. You guys are awesome. Okay? That's for paper. You could do that the same thing with items. So you're doing throwaway, giveaway. And Bobby's giveaway, Mary's throwaway. And now you've got keep. That's you, your keep. So you give them things. You keep them there 15 minutes. You involve the children. You stay in one place. They're going to get up and run away. That's fine. Their stacks are still there. When you're done, throw away, goes in the garbage. Mary, throw all those broken things in the garbage for Mommy. And you know what? Well, you're such a big girl. We might do this in your room sometime. We can throw things away that are garbage. Bobby, you have the giveaway things. These things are going to help somebody. I have too many of these. We're going to put that box that you're holding in the trunk. Come help Mom put it in the trunk. And then the keep, you don't even have to talk to them about that. You're just going to go put those things up later. If you can't do it then, if the kids are, having a fit, at least you know this is your keep and you're going to put them away. You have to complete the process at some time. Set a reminder on your Alexa. Do something to remind you to do it later. Okay, that's how I would do it. That's my recommendation. I surely hope this was helpful for you, and I hope you always remember.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Oh, Alexa heard me say her name. I hope you always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.